Our start point for today's ride is the Avantidrome, the fairly new velodrome that's been built in Cambridge and home of New Zealand's high-performance cyclists. We don't claim to be high-performance cyclists, but we do have a lot of fun, and we're setting off to go down to Lake Karapiro as far as the start point of the rowing course on the lake, home of New Zealand's elite rowers. As we leave the velodrome down this steep hill, I'm certainly thinking, wonder what this is going to be like coming back. And this nice concrete path that we're riding, smooth, wide, is a legacy of the 2010 World Rowing Championships held at Karapiro. And we're just alongside Les riding his homemade bicycle. Well, that undersells it a bit. 3D printed in parts, made of titanium, carbon fibre, featuring belt drive and an 11-speed gear hub inside the back axle. So it's time to assemble the troops before setting off up the hill where we get into Cambridge town. We have to cross right through the town and come out the other side. And I'm beginning to appreciate just how many hills there are around this place. Here's our next regrouping point, and as you can see there was a good turnout today, about 25 I think. We cross over the river bridge on the way out of town, thankfully well separated from the busy traffic on this road. The bridge really is quite narrow, but it's nice to get back onto this path, passing some horses for which Cambridge is famous. Catching up to Keith, we realise that there's quite a strong tailwind blowing. We're doing 30 k's along that stretch, and our final regrouping point is here at the top of the steep hill down to the lake level. And of course, what goes down eventually has to come up, so not everybody attempts this bit of the ride. But it's nice to be down there by the lake, blue sky reflected on the surface. It's really pretty. And here is a warning sign. Suggests we dismount. Don't think so. It's a 10% hill, that one. Good whiz along the bottom. Then we get to the 10% going up the other side. That feels quite steep. Up on top there are some nice views to enjoy once more before we get to the end of the flattish bit. And we'll soon be at our destination, which is just a little bit further along at the top of another climb. So the camera has to make it all the way to the top, where we get to chatter for a couple of minutes. And then with a cheery wave from Max, it's time to turn around and set off down the hill again. There's a barrier across the track here, which we can thread our way through. I guess that's designed to stop people letting off the brakes too soon. So brakes are off and we're down onto the nice boardwalk once more, heading for another steep downhill, a good whoosh down this bit alongside the road, enjoying the views of the lakes once more, then up the other side with a good bit of puffing to do. And Lake Karapiro was formed by a dam which is over on our right here, and we can just get a glimpse of the power station as we go by. And this takes us back into the velodrome car park, where we account for some but not all of the cars. So I head up to that red car once more, where we see the first drops of rain landing on the camera. But the important business now, into the cafe, check out the cabinet, check out the displays. Some fascinating bikes up there, real tasty, but probably not quite as tasty as the cakes. But this'll make your eyes water. $11,000 for that cycle. And up there on the wall is the current record holder for 1 hour on the track, 47 kilometres and a bit. So that's our cue to go up the stairs and check out the track itself. There it is, looking beautiful, pristine. And there's a training session going on, so we get to watch some of the cyclists whiz round, and it does not take these guys long to complete a lap of the track. So that's all for now, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.